everyone, I'm Harry and today we're going to have a look at a really special pedal. This is the Veteran Silicon Edition by Thorpy FX. Now what makes this pedal so special is it's limited to 100 units and it uses silicon transistors instead of the normal germanium transistors that you would have found in the other Veteran. So this pedal in this exact colour is only available through Reverb. As I said, there's only 100 units, so if you'd like to grab one, you need to be quick about it. So there's two sides to this pedal. On the right, we have a fuzz face style circuit, and on the left, we have a Rangemaster treble booster type circuit. Now on the fuzz side, we have a volume and a gain, like you would usually expect on a fuzz face pedal, and then we have a smooth control and a bias control. So the smooth control actually allows you to adjust the impedance at the input of the pedal. So you can tailor it to different pickups to get the right amount of bottom end and woolliness. When it's set all the way to the right, like it was in the intro clip, that is supposed to be how a fuzz face usually would be, and then you can roll it back to really change the sound for different pickups. It really does make a big difference. And then we have a bias control. To the left is more mellow and to the right is more aggressive, and there's more mids the more you turn up the bias control as well. So on the boost side of the pedal, we have a volume and a range. Now the volume is the volume of the boost, and then the range lets you dial in how much bass or treble you want. So to the left it's more bassy, and to the right it's more trebly. So I'm running my Fender American Vintage 56 Strat into a Silverface twin reverb. We are going to run it through the Marshall further on in the demo, but for now we'll just run it through the twin. So I'll keep the settings how they were during the intro. So this is quite a fuzzy tone, especially considering it's going through twin reverb. So the smooth is all the way to the right, so we get all that thick woolly bottom end. I'll show you that now. So without the pedal engaged, so that's how a fuzz face would have the smooth control set. So if we dial it back, you'll notice the bottom end goes, and a little bit of volume and gain goes as well. So up full first. So if you want that really woolly, almost spitting bottom end, you would have it up full, but around there sounds really balanced for the neck and the bridge, so the neck still has definition. If we turn it up, it just gets more spitty. Which also sounds really good. So if we pull that back a little bit, I'm going to show you the range on the gain because it's really good. You can get some overdrive sounds when you pull it down. Let's try around there. So as you can see, there's a really wide range of gain. So, and especially when you pull that smooth down, it almost goes more like an overdrive, so you don't get all that fuzzy bottom end. So what I would usually do is I'd run it around here for this setup, and then if I wanted that classic Hendrix massive fuzz type sound, I'd have that up. So if we quickly show off that sound one more time, just because it sounds so good, and then we'll look at the bias control. So there's that really woolly bottom end that we're talking about, but if you dial that smooth control back a bit, so another great thing, we'll look at the bias in a sec, but another great thing is how well the guitar cleans up when you roll down the volume. So if we have quite a lot of fuzz going on, I'll show you that this is insane, but quite a lot of fuzz. Now if we roll the volume down to about 7, so it really does clean up really well. So let's have a look at this bias control. Now when we pull it down, we lose a bit of volume, so I'll try and match that as well. So at around 12. Now if we turn it down a little bit, try and match the volume. Now if we bring the bias up past 12 o'clock. So it does make quite a big difference. I like it around 12 o'clock personally. So now I'm going to show off the boost side. Now this boost is going to sound, it's just going to make everything so much louder because the Twin has so much headroom. But it will add a little bit of gain, so I'll try and show it off here, but I'll be able to show it off a lot better when we're running through the Marshall, because you can really use it to boost the front end of your amp really well. So if I have my fuzz around here, this might get loud, so... as you can hear, it's a really loud boost. Again, we'll be able to look at that a lot better when it's gone through the Marshall. So now I'm going to plug in my ES335 so you can hear how it sounds with humbuckers. So I'll quickly switch over to that now. So I've switched over to my ES335. This is where the smooth control really come in handy, because we can use it to tailor the guitar's pickups to the pedal. I will show it you in the full fuzz face setting as well, so you can hear that. So guitar straight into the amp sounds like this. Now with the fuzz. So as you can see, it sounds great with humbuckers as well. Let's turn up the smooth control right up to the fuzz face setting, so I'll show you what I was talking about. So this is what it sounds like. It sounds really nice and creamy for lead stuff, but if we dig in on the lower, sounds really good, but if we pull back that smooth control a bit, this just shows off what it does really. It just tames that woolliness a little bit if we pull it back even further. So it shows really how versatile the pedal can be, and you've got the bias control as well. So I like it quite woolly, but not massively. So let's check out the gain range again with the humbuckers. So we pull the gain down a little bit, it sounds like this. Even further. So you can really use it as an overdrive as well. It's really good how flexible the gain control is. So more fuzzy. It's a really good sounding fuzz. Let's quickly look at the bias again, and then we'll switch over and run it through the Marshall. So the bias a bit lower. now I'm going to run the pedal through the Marshall so we can hear how it sounds through that as well. Okay, so now I'm running my Strat into the Thorpy Veteran and then into the Marshall. Now the Marshall is set kind of on the verge of breakup, so it sounds like this. So it's going to compress and overdrive a lot easier than the twin reverb did. So let's try it with the fuzz first. So there you go, there's the classic fuzz face into Marshall sound. I mean, it's not a plexi, but you still get the idea. So that was with the smooth control all the way up. On the Marshall, I tend to like to bring it down a bit, just so we can hear the definition in the bass a bit more. Which comes in handy, especially when you're using the neck pickup. So again without. So the Marshall takes the Thorpy really well, like really well, and the smooth control makes it that much better for versatility. Like you can have that massive fuzz face sound, or you can bring it back a little bit. So let's have a look how it handles low gain through the Marshall. So bring the gain down and volume up a little bit. So there's a little bit of overdrive and it thickens up. So let's show one more time how it cleans up with the volume. So on full. And we roll it back a little bit. So there you go, that's a really great sounding fuzz. So now I can show off the boost side a little bit better. So the Marshall compresses a lot more, so we can really show that off. So again, we have volume and range. So to the left's more bassy, to the right's more trebly. So without first. Then about 12 o'clock. boost that a bit more. So as you can see, it really pushes the front end of your amp. So I'll quickly show the range as well, so where it is now. So what sounds really good is when you use the fuzz and the boost together, especially through the Marshall. So if we do the fuzz first. And then, so the order of this is the fuzz into the boost, so let's put the boost on. As you can see, just soaring fuzz tones, it sounds so good. Let's have one more play with the fuzz set to the fuzz face, so it'll be really woolly and dark, fuzz all the way up, bias around there and volume there. And then we'll quickly switch to the ES335 for humbuckers, and then that'll be it. Okay, so now I've plugged in my ES335 so you can hear how it sounds with humbuckers. So let's pull the smoothing down a bit, gain around there, so straight into the amp. So as you can see, the humbuckers are already pushing the amp a little bit more, but it's still fairly clean. So with the fuzz on, really great fuzz sound. Again, it just handles the humbucker so well, especially with that smoothing control, but even sounds good all the way up. So let's check out the boost side again with the humbuckers. So without, So there we have it. That was the Veteran Silicon Edition by Thorpy FX. A really great fuzz face style circuit with smooth control and bias that just make it so much more usable. And then the Rangemaster style treble boost on that side as well, which just paired with the fuzz, you heard how good it sounds. So there's only 100 of these available in this colour with the silicon transistor, and you can only get them through reverb.com. So if you would like one, I suggest that you go and pick one up quick, because they'll be gone in no time. So if you like that pedal demo, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. I also have other pedal demos, covers and lessons on my channel, so go and check out some of my playlists. Other than that, I've been Harry and thanks for watching.